And the African American community, particularly in rural areas that are distant and/or inner city districts, know how to get online to determine how to get in line for that COVID vaccination.
Do you think that's harder for black people to go online?
Well, I feel like they don't have the knowledge of how it works.
A lot of people have smartphones, but you might not have data.
For most of the communities, they don't really know what is out there just because they're not aware or they're not informed.
And I also heard a lot that black people, especially poor black people, have no access to the internet, can't figure out how to use the internet.
That's just stupidity, honestly. Everybody has access to the internet. Even a little kid can figure out how to work the internet.
And the African American community, particularly in rural areas, know how to
get online to do.
I had access to the internet for years.
You know how to use it properly, right?
Exactly. I do it at work. So, of course.
Now, if you're poor, you cannot do it. Poor kids are just as bright and just as talented as white kids.
Who was saying that poor kids are not as bright as white kids? This just smells like his own notion. Like he was saying this because this is what he thinks. But he's really preaching to himself. It's really him speaking against his own racist feelings.
Unchain Wall Street. They're going to put you all back in chains.
What does that say to you for the people who have this perception of black people?
They're pretty much ignorant. That's why my thought process on it.
I just think that's ignorant. Ignorant.
Ignorant. That's the word I'm hearing a lot.
Ignorant.
Ignorant.
Very, very ignorant.
Does it sound racist for somebody to say that?
I think it is a little racist.
And the African American community, particularly in rural areas, know how to get online